This is Carnivore Ron, the musical carnivore, actually. I'm going to, today I actually started working on a new piece on the guitar. I will probably eventually write it for piano. But I enjoy kind of just picking at the guitar sometimes and seeing what progressions I can come up with and what combinations. Negative comments, and I got a little sheet thing here. I did a short on elevators about how people. It's just my observation that, like, when I step into an elevator or somebody comes in and sees me in the elevator already, the first thing they'll do when they step in is they'll look up or they'll look for the sticker for the weight capacity. Somebody said, well, that's not fat shaming. Well, it probably isn't fat shaming. But it's still interesting to me is that if they had 3 people walk in that weighed 150 pounds each, which would be the equivalent of my weight at the time, no one would even take a look. So is that fat shaming or not? I don't know. I don't really think it's shaming. I think it's just people notice you stand out. Another thing that I came across was a term, fat chance, which actually means slim or no chance. I was trying to look up the origin of the term fat chance, and I really couldn't find any. I always kind of took it as if it was kind of an insult to fat people. In a negative way, maybe. It's like, oh, you have a fat chance of getting a date. You have a fat chance of finding a mate. You have a fat chance of getting that job. And it kind of, to me, kind of said, yeah, you know, I mean, when I think about when I went to trade school, I had a couple incidents happen. One, there was a girl that says, you know, you have really nice features, you know, but you really need to take off some weight. Another time, the instructor said, you know, employer's just not going to hire you unless you take off some weight. Well, you know, the eat less, move more doesn't work. We know that now, but back then we didn't know that. We had no idea. And even today, you know, now that we know hormones are what control weight, now that science knows that, I should say, your doctor probably doesn't. It's not in his training that he got or she got. And if you go to a dietitian, same thing. They're going to be pushing a vegan or vegetarian diet. So you wonder why there's so much negative reply to eating meat, and beef in particular. Is actually under attack. If you don't think it is, you know, you just look at some of the political stuff coming out, what they want to do. I'm hoping that changes, that the actual science will be released and acknowledged. But there's a lot of money in keeping us unhealthy. one of the things I wanted to point out is that I'm not giving you medical or dietary advice. Okay? I'm witnessing what I'm doing and the effects the diet has had, and I'm also doing some experiments. I have a video coming out, or it's already come out after this one, or before this one, about experimenting with English muffins. I've done this actually for quite a while, actually. English muffins, because they aren't a lot of carbs, and especially I freeze them and thaw them first to increase the amount of resistant starch in them. But even so, using them as a hamburger bun, or just having them with your eggs and bacon in the morning, it gives you a chance to have a little bit of bread, and it has not stopped my weight loss. Whether it slowed it down, who knows? I mean, you can. Would I be 3, 4, 5 pounds lighter now after a year if I hadn't eaten any? Maybe, maybe not. There's no way to tell. I was telling my friend, they really have no way of measuring. Like they can go and they say, okay, this food has so many calories. But you take into two or three, four, take 100 different individuals. They'll all eat exactly the same food, the exact same calories. Not only that, but the same food, the same amount of meat, the same amount of vegetables, the same amount of everything. And if you went and had some way, which there is no way, of measuring how many of those calories actually made it into their metabolism and didn't just get pushed out, you'd probably get 100 different results out of 100 people. So they have no way of measuring. I have a friend who eats more than me. I have a wife who eats more than me, and she actually eats a lot more carbohydrates than I do, does not have a weight issue, can easily take it off by just modifying slightly what she eats. My friend also, he eats 3 meals a day. If I eat 3 meals a day, I will not go into ketosis and I will not lose weight. My friend, on the other hand, he can eat 3 meals a day. Sometimes he only eats 2, but most of the time he eats 3 meals a day, and he snacks, and he still loses weight. So we're all metabolically different. I don't know if I guess I should probably cut the video short here. I've given you a couple things to think about, anyway, I just want you all to have a great day. It's beautiful weather out. I'm planning to go out for a short walk around the neighborhood, and if I get this video edited and uploaded in time, I can do that. With that said, again, have a great day.